Scrapping washing machines is a ball ache, and it's boring. It's bored tricks you to sleep. Even though it is pretty dull, washing machines are always worth stripping. Even if the motors are alley, it all adds up. Here we go, in the bottom of the washing machine we've got the motor, we've got the drain pump which has got a motor on it, and we've got the circuit board, aluminium heatsink and wiring. All those have to come out. I used to take the whole drain pump off and just smash it off with a hammer, but I'm not getting paid for the plastic that way, so I leave as much on the machine as possible. So I break those clips off and then I can get to that copper core. I use a chisel here for something you should never use it for, which is using it as a pry bar, and eventually I use the Ian Special hammer in a way that, again, you probably shouldn't really do. So here in close-up you can see the 3 accessible anchor points for the average washing machine motor. Anyone who's ever scrapped a washing machine will tell you it goes like this every time. You give it one little tap and out the whole motor comes. Honest. Wait, what? When you're stripping a washing machine, that never happens. That's the first time I think ever that I've give it one tap and the motors come straight out. Washing machine motors are fitted slightly off centre on the washing machine drum. So they're kind of round like this. It gives you access to 3 of the anchor points and one that you can't get to. The easiest way to get them off is to blitz through with a chisel on 3 of the points and then rip the last one out. Just pull the motor out forcefully. So I filmed another one so I could show you how it normally is. I'm going to go around the 3 anchor points with a chisel, break the plastic, and then I can rip the last anchor point out by hand. This one is quite brittle, so I'm mainly punching holes straight through to the metal drum. Some of them are more gummy plastic, and you cut through the struts with the chisel rather than breaking it like it is on this one. Okay, I'm going to rip the circuit board and the housing free and trim up the wire so I can remove that and the motor easily. Okay, right at the top of the machine, first thing I'm going to do is rip all the wire out. There might be a couple of places I've got to give it a little trim with the cutters, but mainly I'm just going to pull it out, brute force and ignorance. There's two tiny little pumps right at the top there on the inlet for your washing machine. They're full of copper. I take them off, I put them in a bucket, and then when I've got a spare minute I start chiseling them off, get all the copper out. How the pumps come off obviously is a very technical operation. A quick word on washing machine flywheels. Sometimes they're plastic, sometimes they're alley. If they're cast alley, obviously take them off. If they've got a hex bolt, I undo it. If they've got a star bolt, I just smash it with a hammer and leave the hub on there, because I've broken so many star bits trying to take those off. It's not worth it. Finally, put the lid back on, because I don't want to have to get rid of the chipboard and plastic myself, and I'd much rather be paid for the weight of it. There you go, it's a piece of cake. The first 200 you do, just sail by, honestly.
Suspend the sentence.